back to KTR. Today we're going to be playing with this really cool looking Hello Kitty school bus. Before we get started, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. So over here in the front, as you can see, we can see the school bus, and inside of it we can see the classroom with some of the desks and chairs and a little globe and whatnot. Down here we see Hello Kitty, and over here we see the two dolls that the set comes with. We have Hello Kitty and her one of her really good friends and classmates. In the back we can see the Hop-Scotch board. That is super cute. And if we turn the box around, over here it just kind of gives you a list of the items and pieces that it comes with. And this picture over here shows all of the pieces laid out for you and the school bus in the back. And the last thing is here at the bottom of the box, it just shows you all the different play sets that you can collect. And that's it. So what do you guys say? Why don't we just open this box up and see all the pieces that it's got? Okay, so that box was a little tricky to open, but I'm happy to say that I got everything out. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off by looking at this bus. This bus, you guys, is so cute. Look at this. So we're gonna look at it from here first, starting with the wheels at the bottom. They had the little bows over here, the little hubcaps or little bows. I think that is so cute. That's the one thing I love about Hello Kitty toys, is that they always add the bows, her bow in particular, wherever they can. And over here at the bottom, the border of the bus are these colored pencils, so red, yellow, blue, green colored pencils. And over here in the windows, we see Hello Kitty, and we see one of her friends. And over here in the door, in the window on the door, we can see the bus driver right over there with his little bus driver hat and his glasses. And if you look over here, and this is the door handle, and the door handle, as you can see, is Hello Kitty's bow again. I absolutely love this. This is so cute. And here's the mirror. And if you look at this mirror actually can turn. So on this side, I don't know that you can really see that because it's small, but we'll look at it in a second. It's Hello Kitty's bow once more. And if I can just turn the window like that, but we'll take a look at that in just a sec. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the front of the bus. Okay, so looking at the front, it just says Hello Kitty over here at the bottom. We see the little lights. It says school bus at the top. And I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but we kind of get a glimpse of the bus driver's seat over there. And in the seat, it has a Hello Kitty bow. That is so cute. We have another window over here I'm sorry, not a window, a mirror that turns. And by the way, you can kind of get a better view this way, looking at it straight on. So here they are. So I can turn them out, or I can then turn them back in, whatever I feel like. There it is. And looking at the other side, here it is. We get an even closer look at the bus driver right over here. And over here we see two more characters. They are super cute how they're peeking through the window like that, aren't they? And over here we have the stop sign, the Hello Kitty stop sign. Over here it says stop, and it has Hello Kitty's face. And if we turn it, it also says stop, but it doesn't have Hello Kitty's face there anymore. So you know what? Let's go ahead and look at that head on when we pull the stop sign out. Okay, so we have this out, and we decide that we're gonna stop the bus and let people off. There it is, and that's what it looks like from the front. So there it is. So whenever kids need to cross the street or whatnot, we're gonna pull that stop sign open. All right. Moving on, let's go ahead and put that back down. Let's look at the bus from the back. Okay, here it is from the back. Oh, look at that, you guys. Once again, there's another door handle in the shape of Hello Kitty's bow. And in the top window in the corner, in the bottom corner, we see a cute little squirrel peeking through. And in the bottom window, in the bottom corner, we see a cute little blue mouse peeking through. There he is. Say hi. How cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and before we start taking a look at everything, let me just show you real quick how this will open up. Okay, it's super cute how it opens up. Okay, so first we're going to open up the top. So we're just gonna pull it open. It opens pretty easily. Okay, and then I'm gonna push down and pull open the side of the bus, and it opens up into the Hop-Scotch game, but we'll take a look at that in just a sec. And then this door also opens, and then we get a peek inside, and we can start playing with our Hello Kitty school bus. Look how cute this bus is on the inside. So over here, we can see a little measuring tape where the kids can measure themselves and see how much they've grown. And at the top of it, there's a cute little bird. And then we see two little paintings. It looks like one is an apple and the other painting is a flower. And then right below those paintings, we see the class pet, which is a goldfish swimming around. And its bowl is sitting on top of a bookshelf right over here. And that bookshelf has a bunch of little things, a little dollhouse, some balls, some books, among other little toys. And right there at the bottom, it's super duper tiny, but right there's a garbage can. And then right over here is the chalkboard. And it looks like somebody like Hello Kitty has been doodling all over that board. And right above the board, we see the clock. And then right to the right to the board, we see the American flag with a little Hello Kitty bow sitting at the top. And then the driver's side, let's see if we can see that. There it is, there's the driver's side. There's the wheel, the steering wheel doesn't move. And then over here, we have the driver's seat with that little plastic peg. That little plastic peg is just to kind of stabilize and keep the doll in place so it doesn't fall over. And then right to the, over here on the wall, there's a calendar and it says February. And then the last thing I want you guys to see is the Hopscotch board right over here. As you can see, it's decorated with some doodles of their faces, some hearts and stars and moons, and the numbers 1 through 7, and that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at all the little pieces that this playset comes with. Okay, so first we have this desk. As you can see, it's just your typical wooden desk that you would find in the classroom. And then the chair is pink with a little Hello Kitty bow over here at the top. Cute little detail over there. And then you guys look over here, it has this little knob here. And that's just to kind of stabilize and secure Hello Kitty or the other character when you sit them in there, so that way they don't fall off the chair. So anyway, so there's 2 of these. How cute are these? And then we have the teacher's desk over here in the front. We can see that it has the Hello Kitty bow once more. Here's the top of it. Looks like just your typical wooden teacher's desk. And look at that, it has a little apple over here. That is so cute. I love how they added that. But it doesn't move, so you can't take this off or anything. It's like right there, it's stuck there. Okay, so that's the teacher's desk. This adorable little globe. It spins, so I can go ahead and do that. Has the little bow over here at the top. There it is. Here's the star of the show, Hello Kitty. And here she is, her bow. She's wearing a blue dress with a little yellow undershirt. And she's made of plastic, so it's hard. And at the bottom, there's that hole that those little nubs are gonna go into in order to hold them securely in their spot. And that's it. So that's Hello Kitty, cute as always. And Hello Kitty's friend right over here. And she is adorable. She has a little flower over here and some blonde hair. And she's wearing a cute little blue dress. Here she is. And she also has that little space over here, so that way we can also secure her wherever we choose to put her. How cute is she? The last hard plastic piece that this playset comes with is this little clipboard or notebook. I guess this is where Hello Kitty or her friend can take notes. Here it is from the back. In the front, we see the bow up top, and then just the whiteboard or the paper where they can go ahead and write things down and take notes. And then the rest of the pieces are all of the little cardboard pieces that it comes with. Okay, so this first one over here, it has a little clip here, and then this is supposed to be the paper, and this is supposed to be a drawing and some paint. So it's a drawing of an adorable little choo-choo train with some blotches of red and green paint. And that's that. Cute. Then we have, at first I thought this was supposed to, you know what? I think it is what I'm thinking it is. It's supposed to be like a handwriting notebook. So this is where they're practicing their handwriting. And I think it's actually supposed to be a book because on the back over here it says Hello Kitty. Then here it says English and has 2 ABC blocks. But look, I think this folds. Yeah, so this is a book. That's what I was thinking it was supposed to be. So when you open it up, so on the front it has the cover, English, and then you open it up, and there you go, and there you have it. So it says the alphabet, and they're just practicing their ABCs and how to write those letters. We see Hello Kitty sit there at the bottom, and a couple other little characters here. And then when we close the book back up, it just has some stars, Hello Kitty. That is super cute. We have, it looks like this is supposed to just be another little board. It has, as you can see, an apple. Maybe this is supposed to be where they can paint and when they have some free time. Because I think those are supposed to be some paints or maybe some markers. Regardless, this is just supposed to be a little art easel where they can go ahead and draw and create some art. Here we have a bus stop sign. There's the bottom, and it has this little piece here that you fold, and it's supposed to stand up. I'm not sure how good it will stand, but we'll try in just a minute. Anyway, this is so cute, isn't it? So the bus stop sign is in the shape of a Hello Kitty head, and her bow, once more, is right there in the corner. That is so cute. Now it's time for the itty bitty teeny tiny little cardboard pieces. Here is a paintbrush with a little bit of red paint on the end. There you go. Then we have, I believe this is just a little crayon, a red crayon. We have a pencil, your typical number 2 pencil. And then we have a variety of different rulers. So here's this one over here. Again, there's a little bow. I hope you guys can see that. It's so tiny. There's that. Our last one, right there. How cute are all these pieces? Okay, let's go ahead and set up our classroom. So I'm gonna put this desk over here. I'm gonna take the second desk and put it right next to it so Hello Kitty and her friend can be together. I'm gonna take the teacher's desk. I'm gonna put it right here in front because the teacher always sits in front of the classroom. Okay, I'm gonna take this globe and I'm gonna put this on top of the teacher's desk. Just like that. And I'm also going to take this notebook and I'm going to give it to the teacher actually. So I'm going to put it on top of her desk, or his. There we go. And let's see, we got this bus stop sign here. So and they don't really stand that well, these signs, these little cardboard pieces. So I'm just going to prop it up against the bus. It's doing pretty good standing on its own, but there it is in front of the bus in case it falls back. And then I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna put it right over here. Again, it doesn't stand that well, so I'm just gonna kind of prop it up against the bus. All right, so those are the basics of our classroom. Look how cute this classroom is. Now we're gonna take a look at all the different things that Hello Kitty and her friend can do. Let's take a look at all the different activities that Hello Kitty and her friend can do at school. So, they can take a seat at their desks, getting ready to learn the lesson of the day. And Hello Kitty and her friend get to sit right next to each other in the classroom. And let's see, Hello Kitty wants to practice her handwriting. And she needs a pencil to do that. And her friend wants to work on some art. She's gonna use a paintbrush to work on that. There we go. But once they're done doing their homework and their classwork, then they might want to go to recess. And in this case, recess for them is a quick game of hopscotch. Let's see if I can get her friend off of there. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and have them play some hopscotch. I don't know about you guys, but I used to do this when I was growing up too. So Hello Kitty's turn first. And she did it! Now it's her friend's turn. Yay! Okay, well, they can also drive the bus. There we go. And last but not least, they can stand at the table and study the globe and all of the continents of the world. Well guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, be sure to hit that like button. Also, leave us a comment with your favorite part of this toy. My favorite part was the hopscotch because that's a game that I always played growing up with my friends. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out our Spanish channel.